Okay. This is getting insane. So, they have a kid in custody, a 22-year-old. Looks like the person in question. I say because the only pictures I found of the kid, well, doesn't look like the person in the security footage. But that aside, I went back and I looked at the little pictures that they have online of the dotted lines from the roof to where Charlie Kirk was shot. Mind you, they said the bullet was lodged in the pole behind him. Concrete pole. Cool. That means ballistic evidence. Awesome. It's a good thing. But, go look at the lines from the roof.
What about that?
The line from the roof, doesn't make much sense. However, I have an assumption. My assumption is that the kid on the roof was, yes, really there. I'm not saying he was not there. I'm not saying he wasn't involved. But go back and listen to everything. Clearly, he picked up the rifle from a drop point. He said that in the text messages to his friend. He was told to put certain things on the rounds. Got done writing the inscriptions. He told that to his friend on messages. The FBI just released that. He also said he was told to drop it at a certain place in the woods, in the bush. Who the fuck is telling this kid where the fuck to put this stuff? Now, here's my assumption. Mind you, this is just an assumption. It doesn't look right that the bullet hit Charlie and got stuck behind him. Not from that angle. Go back and look at the pictures. It's 145 rough yard shot at a slight angle. That means that the bullet wouldn't have hit the concrete barrier. However, if you go just a little bit further back, it's a straight fucking line. Mind you, they say the shooter was here at an angle. But that's a straight shot. Somewhere back there. Right over the building, right over the building, right down. I am not saying I know what the fuck is going on, because I don't. I'm watching this unfold like everybody else. However, I know what our government has done in the past. I know what they've done in the past. The government doesn't all act in lockstep. There are rogue elements of our government. This has happened. This has been proven multiple times. It's not something that's a question. It really goes on. There are rogue elements of our government. There are rogue people in power. It's fucking facts. But the thing is I believe that this is one of those instances where, are they going to kill somebody who's innocent? No, I don't think he's innocent. I think he was there with the intent to kill, and that's what he was there to do. But I'm not fully convinced. Something told me that this smelt hinky when it started, and after more of the facts have came out, it's stinking even worse, man. And, well, that's not a good thing. Because, like I said, I'm no fucking professional. Now, I've heard some professionals speak about this, and things that professionals say make a lot of sense. Like, there's a guy here on YouTube who is a former Marine sniper. Badass motherfuckers right there. Those guys know what the fuck they're doing. Okay? Like, they're the real deal when it comes down to it. My father was an 82nd Airborne sniper. Again, those are the guys who actually know what the fuck they're talking about. Now, he said something very interesting, that if it was him, he would find a way to be tucked into that building. But look at the building behind it. It's a seemingly clear shot. I don't know because I'm not there. I've never been there. I don't know. I haven't stood up there and looked. But that's a seemingly clear shot from everything I can see online. A lot easier of a shot than what they're claiming was made. As in, it's directly on. Somehow, this bullet went through a soft tissue area and ricocheted back at an angle to hit the wall behind him. I know lines. I know dotted lines. Everybody knows dotted lines. You put dotted lines on a fucking picture, and what the FBI, the Federal Bureau of Investigations, put out as the dotted line saying, hey, this is where the shooter was, this is where Kirk got shot. Their dotted lines don't make much sense. And quite honestly, if there's more involvement, then that's not justice. Okay? So, yeah, I think we need to analyze this a little bit better, because 36 hours, they've record-breaking, record-setting, getting the bad guy. It's what they're touting about. I watched the interview. They literally brush over the fact that they got this guy, and then it's a congratulatory fest. Every time they've covered something up, they've done the exact same thing. So, now I'm not saying that this is a cover-up, though I really believe it is. I am, however, saying that it smells absolutely repugnant and we need to investigate further. Because the messages to his friend insinuate that he is being led by someone else. The facts of the shot, the angles, they don't make sense, but yet there are structures nearby that make logical sense according to what professionals have said about this particular incident. Everybody in the case has been saying, oh, it's professional, it's a professional job, this is very, very professional, this is very professional. We've heard this over and over and over again until it was a 22-year-old kid who pulled it off. Now, nobody's saying it's professional anymore. Something feels so wrong about this that I can feel it in my core. And I hope I'm wrong. By the way, I genuinely hope I'm wrong. However, everything that the government is doing is in lockstep with what the government has done every time that they've covered something up, even prove that they covered it up. Yeah, that doesn't make me feel very comfortable as an American citizen. Just saying. Now, I know I'm safer here than anywhere else. I'm glad that I'm here in the great state of Texas, because a lot safer here than anywhere else. But this doesn't make me feel comfortable. It doesn't sit right in the gut. So, we'll see when more stuff comes out.